when you can't breathe and you're in the middle of an octagon and there's 20 to 30,000 people watching, how do you push past that mentally? Like, for example, when Brian Ortega was choking you, like what's going through your head? Is it just pure survival instinct?
Yeah, and because obviously tapping was just never an option.
Is that true?
Yeah, never an option. Like I wasn't looking like, oh no, I'll just. So there's layers to it. So let's get into layers.
Let's get into it.
So I was, I'm in the triangle. Mind you, I've been in these positions with guys like Craig, and I was getting them to get me in the deepest guillotines and like just so I can, we call them late stage. So not in a position where you can start to get out. Like you're already there. You're like, can't breathe already.
Yeah.
A few more seconds, you're going to sleep. So you have to address it straight away, otherwise you're going to sleep.
You got to address it.
So I put myself in these positions a lot. And no one got me as tight as fucking Brian did. Not even when I would let them. That's how fucking deep he got it. So credit to him. I was like, how the fuck did you do it that quickly as well? I couldn't believe how quickly he did it. So then we get there and then I realized, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm in the choke. And then I'm like, all right, doing what I needed to do, pushing on his hips. He done a technique. I won't get into the technique, but he done things beautifully. So I was trying to, change the mechanics of it to give him the oxygen, and it wasn't working. So I was doing what I needed to do, which most people probably wouldn't have even done that or knew to do that. I was doing that and it wasn't fucking working. And then I'm just like, well, I'm going to keep fucking trying, right? Like, so I just kept fucking trying. I was like sitting there thinking, and then the lights started dimming. So literally the lights were dimming and it was like a movie, honestly. It was like dimming, and I was even at one stage thinking like, there's no fucking way. You know what I mean? There's no way he's taking this belt away from my family. It was like that type of moment. I'm like, fuck that. So I just like keep going. So it was never an option. It was either his arms are going to gas out or I die. Like literally, that's sort of where we were at that stage. So again, so imagine being in there. You're in a position, you're doing what you think will work. It's not working. It's getting deeper and deeper. You're about to go out, and then I was just like, going, well, I'm just going to keep doing what's not working anyway. Hopefully, he fucking gasses out. Like, you know what I mean? Like obviously, it was just a problem solving sort of moment. That's just how I guess I am, like, in them situations, there was never any other options. Like, what do I do next? Like, just problem solving. But the thing is, the problem solving I was doing was still not working, but I was still going to just, all right, well, I'll just be stubborn with this shit and keep doing it.
Be stubborn. I think that's what he called you afterwards, too.
Yeah. Stubborn little bastard or something like that, yeah, which is how it was, man. And then it was there and I was like, oh, and then I just felt him getting that little bit weaker. He obviously started gassing. So, and then the lights started coming back and then we got out. And then I just remember straight away, most people be like, oh, fuck, give me a second. I'm like, I'm going to get up and punch you in the fucking head. So
that's what I love about your style.
So I was already, before I was even out of it. So the lights were still coming back to me. And then I'm already thinking, he's gassing. Because I could feel, obviously, he was gassing. I started getting the oxygen back. And then I'm like going, he's gassing. Fucking get on top of him and fucking punch his head through the canvas.
I think that's what separates you from a lot of fighters, is that when you would think that you're compromised, you go harder.
Yeah.
And it sort of dissuades people, I think, from trying to hit you, right? Because if they hit you with one punch, if they hit you with 3 punches, you're going to hit them with 5. And they're all going to be fucking rock solid.
So what I was saying with that exact, so I just explained that to you. That's, if I had to describe like who I was and like why I am, that's what I mean. Like that there. But that's the same guy that turns up in the gym every day as well, right? So that's a guy that will, in the gym and just never give up, in some of the workouts that we do, and I'm always gonna, keep going. I get guys that are twice the size of me, and obviously some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world put in positions, and I'll work there. Like, I'm again, be comfortable and uncomfortable. Where a lot of people say they do that. I was explaining who was I talking to? I forget who I was talking to, and I was, say if you bring a jiu-jitsu practitioner that's very good. A lot of people were like, oh, I'll work with him because this guy I'm fighting is a really good jiu-jitsu guy. But they'll try and avoid the problem in a sense where I'm going to keep it standing and jab him at long range. And so now I'm not really taking advantage of that guy's jiu-jitsu, where I will go to this guy that's going to fuck me up even if I try, but I'm going to, all right, I want you to get me in the deepest guillotine you can. I'm going to try and get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So I'll put myself where they're strong. And then, because again, at the end of the day, the problem is the guy I'm fighting, right, in the octagon. So if I put myself in these shitty positions now, that's really problem solving, because I'm going to solve that problem in the octagon. Not problem solve now. I can avoid getting tapped out right now but I'm avoiding the real problem, if that makes sense.
You got.
Does that make sense?
Put yourself through hell in the
Yeah,
in the
exactly
practice.
right. So there's going to be, all right, this guy's really good here. All right, I just won't even let him get me there. You know, this guy, I won't let him get me there, but I'm avoiding the problem. What if he does get me there?
Yeah.
We're going to fucking work there. It's going to be fucking shit. I'm going to be struggling to breathe fucking for the whole session, but it's all good. Like, you know, so I'll always do, I've always done that no matter where I am. I could be on the bottom with guys twice the size of me. I'm going to fight till that round's over to get the fuck up. And that's just how I've always been, maybe even when I played rugby league and that. And again, that's a guy that turns up in the gym. And over time, because I'm not some special athlete, you know, a lot of people probably say I'm an athlete. I don't think you would say that. I feel like it's through that sort of a mindset that I have, a mentality and all that. It's grown me into who I am now.
That is special.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
the
so
special part.
yeah, so you'll see guys that are way more explosive than me, and you know, a lot of people think I'm reasonably explosive, but I feel like that was through hard work to get me there, through pushing myself and pushing the boundaries, and you know, pushing them limits, challenging myself to make me who I am today. Because I wasn't born. You know, some people are going to be born with some, you know, flashy shit, and you know, they're going to be good there. I don't think I was. I think it was that mindset, mentality, and you know, that hard work, and just being a stubborn. Excuse my French. Being stubborn, all that, and it ended up getting me. Are we allowed to say?
Yeah, for sure. I said it 4 times.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.